What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Weapon X program. I am your boy, Weapon X, and today we got another gun video, gun blog, whatever you want to call it. We just having some fun, so let's have some fun. All right, first off, let's show the weapon is clear. Weapon is clear. Look in the chamber. Y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all can. Look down the barrel, check me out. There's no ammunition in the magazine. There's no magazine in the weapon. Weapon is clear. Alright. What we have here today, my second weapon that I bought. This was like, at my time of buying weapons, I was trying to buy the most sexiest, flyest, different weapons they had out there. No offense to any other weapons, but I like my weapons to look a certain way. That's why they call me Weapon X. All right? So, for today, we have the IWI Jericho 941 Baby Desert Eagle. I just call it the Baby Desert Eagle because the name's too long. You understand? So, when I saw this on the internet, and it's the poly model, everybody was like, yo, go into more detail about the barrel and everything, the features. All right, well, here we go. All right, for this weapon, we had like a 4.5-inch barrel. You know what I'm saying? Chrome barrel. Got the, you see that right there. Got the safety and the decocker on this joint. You know what I mean? Polymer lower, still slide. Got my little flashlight on there in case you know anybody want to come through. But yeah, this is the second weapon I purchased, and like I said, we going back like 10 years ago. So at the time, this weapon, sheesh, if y'all in the prices, this weapon was close to the 750-ish, 800 mark when I first got it. Now, before we got this new governor, you know, we was able to get the 15 rounds. For all my people that remember that, when times was good and life was great, we had 15 rounds. But as you can see, we had to dumb it down, get them penned up to 10 rounds. But this joint came with two 15-round magazines for the state of New Jersey. Had a nice plastic case. I'm not doing none of my weapons in plastic cases. I'm bringing them out here live and direct. That's how we doing it. So, like I said, about 750 to 800 with nicks and all that other good stuff, taxes and everything. Copped this joint, man. Took this joint to Pennsylvania. I'm gonna give a shout out to I think it's Sunset Hills Gun Range out in Poconos. Took this one out there. That's an open range. You know what I mean? Have a good time out there. But I took that out there and I brought maybe at that time 50, 100, maybe like 250 rounds I brought out that day and put through here. When I say this weapon is a super accurate weapon, it's a super accurate weapon. Let me just give y'all some of the body language on that joint right there. Check that out. Got target sights on there. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that shape. Don't that just look sexy? Look at that nose. Look how that nose just, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm putting my finger in front of the barrel because the weapon is unloaded. You saw that. You know what I mean? No magazine in there, no ammo around me or in my facility. But don't sleep, because if you come through, but yeah, anyway, to get into more of the detail of the weapon. Easy to break down, easy to clean, very reliable. You know what I mean? The Israelis, they make good weaponry. I have several weapons made by IWI. I've never had a jam in this weapon. I've never had to clear any malfunctions with this weapon. This is just an awesome weapon. Let me show you something that's different about this weapon. You see how when I cock the slide back, how that barrel does not move? That barrel straight in line. You know what I mean? Like you get no cant when you're doing that. So when you're firing off a round, the muzzle flip ain't that bad anyway because this is 9mm. But the barrel does not cant up and down. So that aids in super accuracy. Super accuracy. At 7 yards, a monster. 15 yards, I'm on point. 20, 25, super accurate. 30, 35, that's about as far as I've ever pushed this weapon out to just really, you know what I'm saying? Because that's more so like self-defense territory, 7 to 15 yards. So when I practice with a handgun, I'm not really trying to go 50 yards out to see if I can hit. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But as far as those measurements, super accurate. No problem. One thing I do like about this is it kind of resembles the CZ75. And if anybody out there know the CZs, very accurate weapons, well put together, you know what I mean, very tight tolerance, very well put together. And this gun is like, you know what I mean, I don't want to say they copying or they mimicking, but it's definitely, you know, in that family. The rail, if you notice, the slide to rail, that slide rides inside that rail. If you can see that. See how that slide sits down in there? It's not sitting on top of the polymer. That rail right there is inside the polymer, which the slide rides inside that. I'm going to break it down for you in a second and show you. But I'm just rambling on. Like I said, we having fun. I'm not trying to be a super educated gun enthusiast, but I do have a lot of weapons. I respect my weapons. I love my weapons. I take care of them. I practice safety first, which all of y'all should do. But man, I could say so many things about this gun, but the video don't want to keep it too long. The grip, you got your finger grooves in there. For me, that works perfect. The finger grooves really get my hand up in there. If you can see these finger grooves on this weapon, my hand just, it seemed like this was made for me. You know what I mean? You got a nice dovetail back there, beaver tail, so you know, won't get that hammer slide bite, which you not anyway, because this slide rides inside the frame. So you're not gonna get that anyway. Got that decocker again. Those target sights, if you can see those real good. Started to change mine out for night sights, but I was like, for what? I got a flashlight. If I really need to see you, I'm gonna spot you. Alright, I line this with some aftermarket skateboard tape. Yo, AKJ, what up? You know we the skateboard boys. You know what I mean? SB. So got me a nice roll of skateboard tape, lined it up, cut it out. As you can see, that look just like Talon tape. You know what I mean? We get money on this side over here, but I like to save money too. You know what I mean? That's all skateboard tape. It looked like Talon tape, but it's not. That's skateboard, baby. It came with like 5 sets of interchangeable back straps. What else I could say? Of course, this is a aftermarket light I put on here by NC Star. A lot of these things, you know, nicely priced. You can get them for good money. I put one on here, and it ain't that bright of a lumen. Maybe like 150, maybe 175, but that's good for the crib. You know what I'm saying? When you need to spot somebody coming through that window, bang bang. But I'm gonna do a quick breakdown for you. Now, there's 2 ways to break this weapon down. The one I found the most easiest, keep it on safety. If you can see right there, if my camera can pick it up, it's 2 little dots right there. Line those 2 dots up, which what I like when you throw it on safety, if you automatically pull it back, it kind of just go there anyway. See how I just stay there? Push that slide release out, / captive pin, pull that bad boy out, lay him on the table so you don't lose him. Take the safety off. I ain't got to pull the trigger like some weapons. You just pull that bad boy right off. Comes right off. Slide, frame. Check out inside that frame. Get the internals and the externals of that. You know what I'm saying? See how those guide rails, full metal. See how those are inserted inside the slide. I didn't mean to say the slide, inside the polymer frame. And see how the slide, the grooves are cut along the sides instead of on top where you gotta sit your weapon on top like most weapons are. This one goes inside. Like, see how I gotta insert that in there? Hold up. You know I'm doing it while I'm on the camera. And it always, all right, there we go. See how that bad boy just inside the slide? Frame to slide. Now this one I like. It's a steel guide rod. Steel guide rod with the steel spring. Got that good steel barrel. It's a little dirty. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't feel like cleaning my weapons. I use my weapons. None of my weapons are safe queens. I get busy with mine. All my weapons got, if not 10,000 rounds, crazy rounds through them because, hey, got the drop safety plunge in there. You know what I'm saying? So if you drop this joint, it ain't going to discharge on you. Look at that. Look at that. That's craftsmanship right there. Them Israeli boys know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Got the cutouts along the slide right here by the sights. So if you're in the sun, you don't get that glare where you can't see your sights. You know what I mean? Good look at that. Check that out. It's good money. Like I said, nice barrel, 4.5 inch. Put this joint back together. Real simple. Throw that barrel in the slide. That's your spring. That's your guide rod. All metal. Don't matter which way you put the rod inside the spring. It all works out together. Put the spring and the rod in the slot it goes in. Hopefully it don't shoot out, poke nobody in the eye. I got my glasses on, so safety is #1 priority. All right? Now to put this bad boy back together, super simple. That slide rides right in there. Look at that. Look at that. See them 2 dots? Get your slide stop / pin, retaining pin, back in. Joint right back together. Safe direction. Fire that joint. Let's talk about firing that joint. Let's talk about the trigger pull real quick. Y'all see my hat. Shout out to my boy Shamil. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see it. Stoners, baby. Even though we don't smoke on this side, but stoners. Alright? Get that right. Get me in focus. We in focus. We good. Alright. So, talk about the trigger pull. Now, I ain't got no digital scale. I ain't got no regular scale. But check it out. Just judging off as many weapons as I've shot before, I'm going to say this is like a 7-pound trigger pull, maybe 6.5. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fires off. No problem. Reset. Real audible, tactile. I say that reset trigger. It's that single action. I want to say that's like a 2.5, 3-pound trigger pull right there. And also what I like, you can get a half cock on this. No homo. You can get a half cock joint on this by just pulling the trigger a little bit. Look how the hammer stayed back on him. See how the hammer is canted a little bit? So that'll give you an even smoother trigger pull on there. Look at the hammer. Look at the hammer. Look at the hammer. Bang. That's the reset. No over travel. Back at it. But watch the hammer. That's if you want to stage your shots. You know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, this is like a target weapon. You know what I mean? That's why it's so accurate. But trigger pull, phenomenal. I can't front on it. like I said, we get these 10-round magazines in New Jersey. You know, it is what it is. But I love this weapon. It's super accurate. You know what I mean? Anything I aim at, I'm knocking it out the park. I'm hitting, no problem. Look at that trigger pull. Super phenomenal. Now somebody want to ring my bell while I'm shooting a video. This is crazy. I'll be right back. Bang, bang. It's your boy Weapon X back at ya. Now, from my previous video, you saw my doorbell ring. Somebody ringing the bell. I had to get up and go get it. We unfiltered here. No editing, none of that good stuff. But let me just conclude the video that I was just doing. All right? Like I said, IWI Baby Desert Eagle Jericho 941. That's a long name. We're going to cut it short, call it the Baby Desert Eagle. Like I said, great weapon, super accurate. Of course, the gun is unloaded. We did that. You see, unloaded, nothing, bang, bang, bang. Great weapon, super accurate, light trigger pull. See how the finger don't even jump when I, you know what I'm saying? That's accuracy, boy. That thing ain't even moving. Smooth trigger. But go get yourself one. You know what I mean? If you're looking for your first 9mm, I know it's a lot of Glock lovers out there. And believe it or not, I don't own one. I never wanted one. There's nothing wrong with those weapons. They're excellent. They're like #1 in their slot. But me, I like exotic. I like things other people don't have. So that's why I chose this jammy right here. This is my first 9mm I purchased. Got the light on there. You see it. Blind you. Keep it moving. But to conclude this video, IWI Baby Desert Eagle. Go get yourself one. Now, while I'm here, I said, you know what? Since I'm all chromed up, iced out, you know what I'm saying? Got the white, gold, the silver, and all that other good stuff on. You see it. Let me just give you a quick tutorial watch game. This right here is another Invicta. You see that? 73mm bezel. All chrome band. You know what I'm saying? 500mm waterproof. This thing is a beast right here. This is probably like 1.5 pounds on my wrist right here. Give a good shot of that. About 1.5 pounds. See how that joint stand up off the wrist? Yeah. So this one right here is called the Sea Hunter. Like I said, I love this joint right here. Caught it at a phenomenal price. All my Invicta lovers, come check me out. You know what I mean? Inbox me if you want some information on how to get these and the good price and all that. But since we on the subject of chrome, silver, nickel plated, shiny things, you know what I mean? Check this bad boy out right here. Ooh, dang. Dang. Look at that, John. Yeah, look at that. Look at that side. Bang. Yeah. Now, just for the safety nuts, we are unloaded. This is a revolver. You know what I'm saying? So we are unloaded. Nothing in the barrel. Nothing in none of the cylinders. All right? Now, let me give you a little quick tutorial about this jammy. I was going to do all my videos separate, but I got interrupted. So I said, let me do a part 2. Now, this right here is the Taurus. Yes, a Taurus. 44 Magnum. 44 Magnum, bro. This that Clint Eastwood jammy. 44 Mag Raging Bull. You see what that say on the side? It's probably too chromy for you, Holmes. Raging Bull. 44 Magnum. 454 Casull. Yeah, boy. This is the 8.3 inch model right here. This joint is a beast. When I say if you want to really intimidate, you pull this jammy out right here. Look how long that joint is. Look at that. Love this weapon. It's shiny. It's just a statement piece when you go to the range. Anytime I go to the range, I always get, yo, excuse me, my man, what is that right there? They're like, yo, it's such and such. Everything I bring to the range since I jumped in this game, eye catches. But enough of the bragging and boasting. I'm not trying to do that. I'm stunting a little bit, but it is what it is. We having fun, man. We quarantining. We having fun. First of all, let me give a shout out to all my viewers. Let me give a shout out to my family, my loved ones, my friends, my co-workers. Everybody be safe out there, man. We just having fun. You know what I mean? My heart, my condolences go out to all those who lost somebody in this whole pandemic, epidemic that's going on right here. But at the same time, be safe. Stay close to your loved ones. Try to keep your immune system right. You know what I mean? Tell somebody you love them today. Do something nice for somebody. But back to the weapons. Now, this right here, like I said, is a Taurus Raging Bull. You know what I mean? This is the 8.3.5 model, something like that. It's ported, if you can see. You see those ports right there, those little holes? Let me get a good view. Those little holes right there. When you shoot this weapon, fire comes out of the end. Nah, I'm joking. This aids in, you know what I mean, the muzzle flip, because this joint right here is a beast. Anybody know 44 Magnum, you know what I mean? That's nothing to play with. But that helps in, you know, the muzzle flip, and it gets rid of the unburned gunpowder from the front of the muzzle. So you get rid of a lot of that, and you don't get as much blowback on this. But safety features on this, you got the double. You see that right there? Right there? You got the double cylinder lock and unlocks. So when you firing this weapon, especially if you firing that Casull round, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna bust open on you. So you got one here, one here, one here. You press those two together, you pull this one down, and this one, like a regular revolver, to the front, your cylinder comes open. This is a 6-round shooter. You get 6 good rounds of 44 Magnum. You know, I like to put hollow points in here just in case, you know what I'm saying? I use a lot of you know, ball ammo when I'm going to the range with this one, because it's quite expensive to shoot this. Almost $50 a box for, you know, 50 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And if you putting your self-defense rounds through here, you could be paying $30 to $40 almost for 20 rounds if you're putting some high potent in there. You know what I mean? Y'all see me keep looking at this joint, because this just remind me of the movie Menace to Society, when my man was like, you should have came to the wax, boy. You would have did it much better. That's how I feel when I pick this joint up right here, man. You know what I mean? I mean, what can I say about Taurus? I love them. They reasonable, reliable. I've never had any trouble out of any of the Taurus weapons I own. And I own quite a few. And you'll see that, because I'm trying to do a video a day while I'm out here on vacation, while I'm on this epidemic thing. I'm just trying to pump out some content while I got the time. So, like I said, you'll see me doing watch reviews, jewelry, knives, you know, whatever weapons I got or whatever I feel like doing, because that's how we do. You know what I mean? But back to the weapon, trigger pull, it ain't that heavy. I'm not even going to say it's really a heavy trigger pull. I would say another 6.5 pound trigger pull. You know what I mean? That's double action. Check it out. Not that bad, which you want that for a revolver anyway, you know. Then I'm gonna do single. Single, phenomenal. This is probably like 2 pounds. Look, check it out. I know my boy AKJ looking like, yo, Drape, you crazy. But we got similar weapons. I believe he has the 357 tracker model, you know what I'm saying? Which is also a great weapon, you know what I mean? I think he's at the 8-inch mark or 6-inch, but who says size don't matter? I like it, the 8-inch joint. And then look at the front of that barrel. Just got a nice shape. It's not just round. It has that almost Desert Eagle look to it. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Tell me that's not sexy. Look at all that. Look at all that. Just look at that. Tell me that's not sexy. Come on. Then you got the rubber grip over here. You know what I'm saying? This aids in all the recoil that's coming back into your hand, the vibration, which you really don't even feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because with this big grip, look at that. That's a lot of cushion. So when you're firing off, you know, your self-defense rounds or your super hyper rounds, which would be like, what's the name of that company? I think they're called Underwood. Underwood. Their ammo is like a little, extra powerful. And with regular weapons, you definitely feel it. If you had like a wooden grip or something like that, you'll definitely feel the difference. But this rubber insert grip, you know what I'm saying? It just feels so good in the hands. You know what I mean? You don't get that, oh man, when I blast this off, I'm gonna feel it all in my wrist and my elbow. This is a breeze. I got footage of me shooting this one-handed, and it's not even a problem, man. It's like with the weight on this weapon and, the comfortability of that grip and it being ported. You know what I'm saying? That is super important. Those ports do play a big part in the recoil. It's like shooting a 357 Magnum, you know what I'm saying? Plus P if they had it. That's what it's like to me, because I'll be hitting my target super accurate, you know what I'm saying? It didn't come with, no crazy sights. It's adjustable in the back. I should say the rear is adjustable. The front, just a plain metal sight, but you know me. I had colored mine red, if y'all could see that. And yeah, it do look like it's pointing at me, but it's on the other side of my head, but it's empty. You know what it is. You see, I painted it with some more fingernail polish, put a red dot up there. So, I love this weapon as well. I think with this one, I probably paid close to $1,000 for it because this one was in high demand. I should have got it when it first came out, but super hard to get. Super hard to get, man. Let me give it a little wipe down, get some of them fingerprints off, but I paid the premium for it because I wanted it. I've done that with a couple of weapons before, knowing like now you see them that the prices drop or whatever. But when I want something, and I'll go get it. Sometimes you got to pay to play. And with this one, I had to. I just wanted to make a statement. Did I need this big weapon? No. Did I want this big weapon? Hell yeah. I wanted to make a statement when I was at the range that, you know what, us brothers, we get busy too. We spend money on weapons too. And all my weapons are legit. You understand? Permitted up. Everything is kept in a safe. Everything is legit. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be doing this video if it wasn't. I wouldn't be incriminating myself or nothing like that. People who know me that see this video, they know. You know what I mean? Because I probably influenced them one way or another to get their gun permit. And here we are. In 2020, we on the rise. But this not one you want to shoot all day at the range. It is heavy, you know what I mean? I say I could put a good 150 rounds down range with this one right here, and I'm kind of done with it. You know what I mean? Holding it up all day, you know what I'm saying? Unless I bench rest it, then, we can get busy. But if I'm just, trying to show off a little bit, make some noise, I like to bring this bad boy out. Because like I said, the chrome look, ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's just like, whoa, when you see this, like, damn. Look at the difference. You see this weapon, this is plain Jane. This is what you see every day, all day at the gun range. But when you see something like this, Major difference. Major difference. So I'm not going to drag this video out too much longer. I just want to say that, you know, Taurus does make a quality weapon. There's nothing wrong with Taurus. I don't care if you say, oh, Taurus is a poor man's weapon. I can afford any weapon I want. And I'm pretty sure anybody else could too. But for those that can't, hey, man, get yourself a High Point. Get yourself a Taurus. Get yourself, you know, one of these new models they coming out with, these new manufacturers like Car Industries. You know what I'm saying? Go get it, man. It doesn't even matter. It's what you get to protect your family at the price you can afford it. That's what it's about. It's not about who got the flyest weapons and what's on it and how much it costs. It's about, when it comes down to it, defending your family, making sure everybody's safe, and you enjoying yourself when you're just going to the gun range, having a good time, you know? So I'm going to end this video by saying, go get yourself a Taurus. Definitely a reliable weapon, affordable, and they coming out with new technology. What was in the past is in the past. You know, everything evolves. Back in, you know, 1999, maybe they were, you know, unreliable, you know, whatever the case may be, all the situations they were going through, and as far as changing different manufacturers, making their factories over here and over there, you know what I'm saying? But that happens with everybody, man. So Taurus, Raging Bull, 44 Magnum / 454 Casull. Go get yourself one, man. Shine it up, look at it, take some pictures with him. Do what you need to do what you want to do, man. So on that note, I'm going to say peace, love, and pistol grease. Stay tuned for the next video. I might throw up another one tomorrow. We might do, this is nowhere near like my first, second, or third handgun. I just wanted to bring this one out because I got cut off with the other one, and it was the closest one. But I'm trying to go in order with what I purchased first on down. So this is like maybe, I think, one of the last weapons I bought when I slowed down on the handguns. I didn't do my rifles yet. I'm trying to just do all handguns first, revolvers, pistols, things of that nature. Then I'll jump into the rifle game, which is another chapter. But yeah, man, Taurus, go get yourself one, man. They make them in snub nose. They make them in 5-inch, 6-inch, 7-inch. I've even seen 10 inches. You know what I'm saying? With the 22 Hornet. I've even seen those pretty long, but this was as long as I wanted to go. 8 inches definitely will intimidate you. You know what I'm saying? You pull this out, it's definitely going to turn heads. Joker's going to want to know where you get it from and the whole nine. But yo, y'all be safe, be easy, keep your guns shined up, keep them loaded. However, man, go to the range, have some fun when this is all done. Yo, and all those who are watching, man, and I know y'all watching, you know what I mean? Put up some videos, man, and send me the link so we can keep doing this. Maybe we could do a challenge, man. Maybe we could do a, you know what I mean, who got the most weapons challenge, who got the best weapons challenge. You know, we could do all that fun stuff, man, because everybody running around scared right now, man, and we don't want that. We want people to be safe, have fun, love your family, enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, man, because tomorrow is not promised. So on that note, man, it's your boy Weapon X. Yo, y'all be good. Jay said, watch out for that the video button or whatever, man. I'm doing this remote control style, baby. We ain't going like this, pushing pause and stuff, baby. We doing it like that. So, yo, one love to all my folks, man. I love y'all. Be easy. I always say at the end of my videos to my daughter, Imani, I love you. Be safe, all right? To all those out there, be careful, be safe, be smart, all right? Stoners, we out.